I can actually compete with big brands, but how? By the way, if you like videos on how to grow your customer list and build a real brand, then subscribe to my channel as I have new videos each week.
It's the Morning Marketing Machine, here to grow your e-commerce business with proven marketing strategies and tactics, so you can run your business with machine-like precision. My name is Douglas Levin. Let's dive in.
Hi, my name is Douglas Levin, and I built a 20,000 person messenger list ahead of the launch of our first product, which led to 20,000 in monthly sales within our first 3 months of launch. I also have a link for a free cheat sheet below with tips on how to take control over your e-commerce income. Ever thought, how can I compete with all these big brands? They have so much more money than me. I'm just a solopreneur or I have a small team. I don't have millions of dollars in advertising. They are destined to get all the sales, and I don't know why I even thought I could do anything against them. Well, a lot of people do, even me sometimes. But what if I could show you how you, a small brand, can compete with the big boys on the block? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. A couple of things you heard me talking about over and over again, but it bears repeating because no one does this. First, solve their problems. And you do this by identifying their problems and giving them solutions, be it content or lists or blog posts, a lending year. So don't try to sell your product, sell them the solution. Because at the end of the day, no one gives a crap about your product. They care about what it does for them. So does it solve their problem? So sell that first. Second, give amazing customer service. On the surface, it sucks to give away a unit because someone complained, but in the long run, that say $5 in potential cost can lead to so much amazing attention and a raving fan that will shout your name from the rooftops. How much do you think a happy customer is worth, in your opinion? To me, it's way more than $5. This means that follow up with your customers. Make sure they're having a great experience. And if they're not, do whatever you can to make sure that they have a better one. Just stop at nothing. Some of you may know Carlos Alvarez. Some of his companies will go as far as to buy a competitor's product just so the customer will have a better experience. This is how you compete with the big brands. Actually care about your customer and do whatever you can so that they're happy and have a great experience with your product. It's simple, but most brands, even big brands, don't do this, and that will give you a huge advantage. Next, you want to be the brand that cares, not a nameless corporation. That means using the fact that you're a small brand as an advantage, not a detriment. Push how you're small. Show your face as the name of the brand. Tell your story. Get in front of the camera. Make them resonate with you and your story so they can start to identify and build rapport with you. You don't want to be identified as a nameless, faceless corporation that feels really cold. If they like you, the small business owner, who goes out of their way to give them a great experience, they'll want to come back to you because you're small and not a big corporation. So leverage this whenever you can. And if you're liking any of this, make sure to leave a like below. Next is to look at the data and pivot quickly if you need. Big brands have projections and a bunch of bureaucracy that they have to cut through to do anything. They can't move quickly like you can. So find something that starts to get results, double down on it, and keep scaling it. Before you know it, you could have a winning campaign on your hands. If something looks like, on the other hand, that it's falling off a cliff, then cut your losses quickly and move on. You can do a lot more testing and get data really quickly, so you can pivot as much as you needed versus a big brand that is more concerned with stability and profits, making sure that they can pay everyone. You really don't have that problem. Yeah, there's not that many employees, and yes, you need to be profitable, but as a small brand, you're also free to take more risks. And as long as you look at the data and cut your losers before it costs you too much, and scale those winners, you'll be in a much better position most of the time. Lastly is do things that don't scale. Let me repeat this again. Do things that don't scale. When you become a bigger brand, everything is about automation, outsourcing, and scaling. But as a small brand, this is a huge advantage that no one ever takes advantage of. What do you think it would be like if you were to take an hour every day to write a personalized note and mail it with every order? Do you think that would start to build goodwill? So I'll tell you that a colleague is in a mastermind with me, and he started to personally record videos for every order, and it has helped his brand immensely. And customers never see this. It shows that you care and are different from all of the other brands out there. They will remember and think of you fondly, making it so much easier to compete with the other brands out there, including the big brands. So to recap, solve their problems and give them great content. Give them amazing customer service. Be the small brand that cares, including yourself or someone in the company as the face of the brand, so you're not some nameless, faceless big corporation. Look at the data and pivot quickly, cutting the losers and scaling the winners, and do things that don't scale so you can stand out from everyone else that's out there. If you're looking for more tips on how to take control over your e-commerce income, then click the link below in the description for a free cheat sheet. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to grow a list and build a real brand.